back once again for one of these Who Will Dethrone Every Single WWE Champion videos. This is my third month doing it. I did it for August, I did it for September, and now I'm doing it for October. So, yeah, the last video might have been 3 weeks ago, but it's basically, that was in September though. It was still in September. This is October, and so yeah, beginning of September. So yeah, this is October. Let's get into it. Let's start off with the undisputed WWE Championship, and the current holder of this championship is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Now, for the last 3 months, if you have not watched any of my these prediction videos or whatever you want to call this thing, and we're like, it kind of is a prediction, but not really. It's more like a who's predicting some stuff. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. So I've had the same answer for the last 3 videos I've done with the last 2 videos. Come on, it's gonna be the final boss. It's gonna be Belarus. Come on, man. It has to be the final boss. Gonna take Cody's title sometime, probably, or maybe at WrestleMania, maybe. Cody, though, is going to have one of the last, I feel like one of the last long reigns, because Cody won this championship from Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns has held his belt for 1,316 days, the WWE Championship for only 734 days, but Universal Champion, obviously, much longer than the WWE Champion. But you understand. I think you should understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it's going to be The Rock to become the WWE Undisputed WWE Champion. Come on. It's going to happen. Now for the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. The Ring General Gunther. I said this last month, and I'm going to say it again. WrestleMania 41, the guy to do it is the GOAT. The 16-time world champion to become the 17-time world champion, John Cena, the guy you cannot see. Yes, John Cena's going to take this World Heavyweight Championship off of John Cena, or off the Gunther. Mark it down in the comments below. It's gonna happen. Trust me on this one. Trust. It's gonna happen. I just feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it tingling in my bones. So yeah, but when we move on to the Women's World Championship, the current holder of this championship is Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan has held this championship for 137 days, winning it against Becky Lynch in May. So, yeah, I do 100% believe. And because if you look at the Raw Women's World Title, the Women's Division, there's not a lot of people in there, but I know there's some talented women on that roster. And this is why the Women's Mid-Card Championship will be held for Raw and SmackDown. Not bad. Speaking of women's titles, did you see that Candice LeRae is your new WWE Women's Speed Champion? Yeah, I just found that out today when I was doing this, when I was doing the stuff for this. Yeah, so yeah, she's the new Speed Champion. Obviously, Andrade is still the male champion, but you understand. Um, but you understand. But of course, the person who's going to take this championship off of Liv Morgan is Rhea Ripley. I honestly do think that Liv Morgan is not taking this title to WrestleMania. Like, I personally don't see it. But, yeah, I just don't see it. It's going to take a lot of convincing to do that. So, just saying, I think it's going to be Rhea Ripley take Liv Morgan's Women's World Championship. If we move over to the WWE Women's Championship, Nia Jax. I've been saying this for since August. I've been saying this. There's only one good challenger, only real one good person to take this title off of Nia Jax. Of course, it's Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton. Come on, Tiffany Stratton has been teasing for months a cash-in since she won that thing in July. So I think it's only going to be fitting when she does it eventually, when she stabs the Money in the Bank briefcase into Nia Jax's back, pins her for the 1, 2, 3, and boom! She's your new WWE Women's Champion. But we finally got a title change in this video, because last video we did this, the Intercontinental Champion was Braun frickin' Breaker. And on September 23rd, 2024, Jey Uso beat him to become the Intercontinental Champion, and the era of Yeet started, and his first singles champion in WWE. He had the blue to the Intercontinental Championship, but sadly, it's sad to think that, because I don't think Jey Uso, since it's so, I think eventually, I feel like he's going to have to go back to the tag team scene with his brother Jay, or just or Jimmy, or if not get back together with Jimmy, he's just going to have to get back with Roman for at least Survivor Series, because I do think it's going to be the original OG bloodline with Jey Uso taking on the Timu bloodline. And for some reason, I just have a weird feeling that Jey Uso is going to lose his championship, maybe at Crown Jewel, to the Wolf Dog. Yep. Or not the Wolf Dog, the dog, Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is the guy who Jey Uso dethroned. But as you saw on Raw, Braun Breaker's not done with Jey Uso. So maybe Braun Breaker is going after Jey Uso and gonna challenge him next Monday or maybe 2 weeks from now, and to Jey Uso at Crown Jewel, and Jey Uso loses the Intercontinental Championship. But I do think Braun Breaker will become a 2-time Intercontinental Champion sometime soon, because I think Jey Uso is losing it to Braun Breaker. Now for the United States Champion, I said last month it was going to be either Andrade or Carmelo Hayes. I couldn't be wrong. But honestly, that whole card, that whole United States Championship card over there, I ran out of ideas, man. I don't know Who will actually defeat him? So, I have no idea. No idea. And I think I have like one more who I put. I don't know. But, yeah. But where would you go for the World Tag Team Champions? Finn Balor and JD McDonough, the Judgment Day. These two need to drop these tag titles very soon because these titles are not doing for them. And I think the Judgment Day is going to break up soon because I feel like Dominic, Liv, and Raquel don't need the Judgment Day anymore. And these two don't need the Judgment Day anymore because the Judgment Day... the Judgment Day wasn't even that Raw. And I feel like Rhea and Liv and Dom could just be their own group. And because I don't know. I just feel like Dom and Rhea and Raquel, Liv and Raquel and Dom can be their own group. And like, I don't know, then this part of the Judgment Day, like Carlito, JD, and Finn, like I don't feel like they're like really don't matter in the group anymore. But I do think they're gonna lose their tag team championships to the returning War Raiders. Yes, sir. Triple H needs to give the titles to the War Raiders or the Viking Raiders, whoever they're gonna go by when they return. Cause I just need to see the Judgment Day lose those tag titles, bro. They don't need them. But we go to the other tag titles, which is held by Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. And this is hard to say, but I think eventually leading up to Survivor Series, but it's not going to last very long, I don't think. I also could be wrong, because this is also just a kind of a guess. Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns team up, take the tag titles off of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. But again, I don't know. Honestly, I kind of just guessed and said, well, Jimmy and Roman finally got back together, so maybe they just team up or whatever or something. Or maybe when like they defend their championships against Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, The Rock interferes and costs them the tag titles to get them back on into the bloodline. But other than that, I really don't know. But we got the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. So they've been feuds on SmackDown. They have feuds on Raw. But I think an actual believable person to take these championships off of them is Kairi Sane and Io Sky. I feel like Io Sky and Kairi Sane are like believable people who can actually take those championships off of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill without making Jade Cargill or Bianca Belair look weak. Are these two? So we already saw that on that one episode of Raw, I believe it was the 23rd when Jey Uso won his championship, or maybe it was the Raw before that. The Io Sky pinned Bianca Belair, and that's rare. That's like her second time being pinned this year or something. Like third. I don't remember how many times she's been pinned this year, but that's rare to see Bianca Belair to get pinned. So yeah. But as we move down to from the main roster, we looked at every main roster title. Now we're going back down to NXT. The newly won Tricky Boy Williamson, Trick Williams, the new NXT champion who beat Ethan Page a week ago, to become the new NXT champion. And I do think eventually, not now, I think maybe later down the line, maybe in 2025, that the Beast, the greatest NXT North American champion of all time, the longest reigning NXT North American champion of all time, Obafemi, is going to take that title off of Trick Williams and have a long, dominant reign with the NXT Championship, just like he did with the NXT North American Championship. Because I don't see Obafemi after having that long, almost 300 plus reign, almost that long reign of with the NXT North American title, and basically almost hit 300 days with that championship. It was like 270. 2 days with that championship. He's gonna have he's also gonna have he should have some rest. First off, but yeah, he's gonna have some rest, and then when he comes back, he should go after Trick Williams and dethrone him, maybe at Stand and Deliver. That's my prediction. But yeah, so yeah. And now we move into the NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez. I honestly still think the only person I can see in the women's division dethroning Roxanne Perez is Julia. I still think Julia is going to take Roxanne Perez's title away, because I feel like that's like one of the old, that's like really believable. And Julia lost at the debut episodes on CW, and it's gonna be, I'm guessing, because it won't happen at Halloween Havoc, because I'm guessing there's gonna be a match. Julia, Stephanie Valkyr, Valkyr, I don't know, Valkyr, I don't know, versus Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade at Halloween Havoc. So I think that's what's gonna happen. But maybe I don't even know what the next PLE after that is. Probably nothing. But like a random, maybe an NXT episode where Roxanne Perez defends her NXT Women's Championship against Julia. But the new NXT North American Champion, Tony D'Angelo, congratulations to him for winning it against the Obafemi. I have nobody for him yet, because he just won the title this Tuesday, and no challengers have really made their opportunity to him, or that kind of thing. So, yeah, don't really have anybody for Tony D'Angelo yet, but probably next month, if he's still champion next month, I'll find someone. But for the NXT Women's North American Champion, Kalani Jordan, I'm going to be completely honest, I have Delta, the new assignee to NXT, because I know Stephanie Valkyr, I'm just calling her Vacker, because I don't know, and Julia are going after the NXT Women's Championship. I just feel like Delta should go to a mid-card championship and also make that NXT Women's North American Championship prestigious, because I don't know, I feel like Kalani Dora has done a lot for the NXT Women's North American Champion, but I feel like she should give the title to someone else, so maybe she could also rebuild her character and maybe go for the NXT Women's North American Champion or Women's Champion, and then, or maybe she turns heel and then goes back for the NXT Women's North American Champion. We'll find out. But I do think Delta will defeat Kalani Jordan. And we've only got like one video package of Delta, so we don't even really know like what's gonna happen. So yeah. But then we got my favorite tag team of currently on the main roster, and maybe of all time, Axiom and Nathan Frazier and the Grays, NXT North Tag Team Champions of all time. I don't got them. I don't got anybody. They just defended them against Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. And those guys are main roster talent, so I don't really know where they're going. I would say Motor City Machine Guns, who probably would have debuted, but I think they're going to SmackDown since they're going to SmackDown since they've been showing all their clips and their video packages on SmackDown on Fridays about the Motor City Machine Guns. So, I don't know, but maybe next month we'll figure out who will be defending the NXT Tag Team champions. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. For this video. So put down in the comments below if you think any of these are wrong or right, or whatever you guys think about this in the comments below. Anyway, guys, hit that subscribe button on the way out. And it's been me. I don't know what I was going to say. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a beautiful day. Bye.